Welcome back, folks. Although many of the nation's auto shows have been canceled, life continues and automakers are moving forward with their latest introductions. Speaking of auto shows, the popular LA Auto Show is going virtual in 2021. We are joined by automotive expert Nik Miles to talk a bit about what is in store for the virtual LA Auto Show, as well as giving us a look at the next wave of vehicles being introduced for the first time. Good morning, Nik. Thanks for taking a few minutes to talk all things cars this morning. How are you?
Absolutely excellent, and it's actually good news for the auto industry because we heard from J.D. Power & Associates that said only 12% down during the COVID pandemic. So we're starting this virtual tour with some good news.
That is great. All right, well, speaking of starting the virtual tour, Nik, let's hop in. Tell us about some of the vehicles that we're going to be seeing today.
Just announced last night, Lincoln announced a brand new Nautilus, which they're saying will actually have a big screen on the inside, 13.2 inches. It's refreshed for 2021. It'll have massaging seats, and also it's going to now come with their Calm app, which will also be a year's subscription free with every single one that you buy. I'm pretty excited about that. There's also a Mach-E from Ford. Excited about this because we've heard about the Mach-E for about a year or so. It's finally hitting dealerships, so it's only really been on paper. We can actually test drive it for the first time. 300 miles on a single charge. And the one thing I'm most excited about is, although the MSRP is at around $43,000, there is officially a federal tax credit that brings the price down to around $36,000, which gives you the opportunity to get that vehicle on electricity alone for a really, really great price. The other vehicle which we managed to grab in studio here for the first time is this Proto Z from Nissan. I'm very excited about this because we love the Z car. It's been around for around 50 years, and the prototype is actually just arrived in the United States from Japan. We snagged it off of Nissan to show you guys. This yellow is a throwback to 50 years ago, and they've actually sold 1.36 million of these vehicles. I sat on the inside. It's really, really roomy on the inside. And one of the Nissans you can actually buy today is their new Rogue. The new Rogue is actually in dealerships right now. So pleasant on the inside, really roomy on the inside, lots of plush accoutrements, and starting in the mid-$20,000 range. What I was surprised at this vehicle is the amount of tech and the things that come standard at the Safety Shield 360. That's really surprising as well on that. The other surprising thing about new cars that we're seeing hit virtually and also, you know, coming to dealerships is the color combinations are really outstanding. This is a E53 from Mercedes-Benz. Who could believe that you get these matte colors so beautiful? This is a cabriolet version, and congratulations, by the way, to Mercedes-Benz, because they actually just won Motor Trend's Car of the Year for their E-classes. As well, the other thing I think we should really talk about is those alternative energy vehicles, because Jeep has their 4xe. This is the Wrangler we all know and have come to know and love. It's now a plug-in hybrid version of the Wrangler. It can do 25 miles on just electricity alone, and then it switches over to that hybrid engine, which I find very, very stimulating, that you could be environmentally friendly at the same time and use less gas. And to transport the whole family is still a lot of vehicles out there. Gives you the opportunity to things like this Toyota Highlander. This is a new trim level, the XSE. I like the idea of having something that can still tow, still be hybrid or be gasoline. 3 rows, plenty of room. Things like red leather seats on the inside still gives you a lot of opportunity to have really cool stuff. And maybe that's not for you. Maybe you're looking for something that's more of sedan style. They still do, like at Lexus, the IS goes up against BMW's 3 Series. Very sporty 4-door sedan, reasonably priced, but really great performance out of it as well. And sporty seems to be the word that a lot of people are using around that virtual LA sort of auto show. Things like the QX55 here from Infiniti, they just introduced this. This is an SUV, but they've given it that coupe-style look at the back. So still trying to marry an SUV and a sports car, give it very sporty look, very sporty feel, red leather inside, lots of tech on it, still performance, still luxury. You get a lot of those accoutrements out of those vehicles. Not everybody likes sort of SUVs or sports cars. There's still a huge truck market. That's the one market that's still selling in America. Really big on trucks. Ram showing off the new TRX, the T-Rex for short. This actually has an amazing 702 horsepower, blown away by that. The fact is that this is on the market right now, the most powerful truck in its class in America, still outstanding. And if you're looking to transport a lot of people, there's still things like minivans available. Toyota rolling out their new Sienna. It has a fridge. The Sienna has a fridge, it has a vacuum, it seats 3 rows of people, it comes in a hybrid, it comes in all-wheel drive. What they're doing is absolutely outstanding. But I have to show you this finally, which will blow your mind. It blows my mind. I'm definitely not in the market for this, but this is the McLaren Senna. This is $1 million car. This is the sort of stuff that I only dream about owning and driving. It scares the living daylights out of me. All carbon fiber. I would be so scared to drive this on the freeway. However, I said to McLaren, if you've got something that's a little more affordable, you know, I obviously am not going to be able to, on my salary, afford $1 million. And they did show me this. This is the new kids version of the McLaren. It's $600. My man Axel is actually going to show us how it works. Axel, can you drive it away for me? You got it? Here we go. There you go. That's probably more like our budget. $600 Axel driving the $600 Senna car. Right. I can't fit in it. I tried, by the way. My backside hurts a little bit, but I don't know where he's going. He's out of here.
Hey, you give him the keys.
So
that's
what
on you.
You've got to see at the LA Auto Show.
That's great. So very quickly before before we wrap, where can we go online to learn more about this virtual LA Auto Show? Because I mean, I think you've got all of our attentions, regardless of what we're in the market for. There's something for everyone. Where can we find more online?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to ourautoexpert.com. You can always see all the latest vehicles there. Of course, the LA Auto Show website will do it as well. But we have all the stuff at ourautoexpert.com. And, of course, you know, all the car companies are rolling out their vehicles. It takes 5 years to produce a car and get it to market. That's not, you know, the coronavirus has only been around for 9 months. You're not going to see those vehicles stop being produced because it takes so long to get them to market. So all of these vehicles here, they're going to continue to be produced. And there's some great cars still to come in the next years or so.
Yeah, very exciting. Well, Nick, we appreciate your time this morning. You continue to stay safe and healthy, my friend.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. And folks, again, if you want more information on the virtual LA Auto Show, just head over to nmliving.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.